You probably heard the news. Anthropic built a model that was so powerful that they decided they couldn't even release it, right? Because it would create security risks if it went into the wrong hands. So that model was called Mythos 5. But earlier in June, they released a model called Fable 5. And Fable 5 is basically Mythos 5, but with some protections in place so that someone who wants to do bad things wouldn't be able to do them. So Fable 5 was available for a few days, and then the US government actually said, no. Actually, this is too dangerous, and Anthropic had to shut it down, right? And so they killed all access to Fable 5, and that was the case for 3 weeks. And so finally, they re-released Fable 5, and they added some more protections in place, and they said that we can demo it for 1 week. If you're on a Pro or Max plan, you have 1 week to test out Fable 5 before they switch it and you have to pay per use. And so naturally, I wanted to test it out. And I thought, why not build something that helps protect Shopify owners from one of the most dangerous things that could happen to their store, which is basically going out of business. So I asked Fable 5 to build me a profit dashboard, something similar to what you'd actually pay Triple Whale for, but you can run it for free on your own machine. So let's see how it does. So why a profit dashboard? Well, if you're running a Shopify store, then knowing how much money you're keeping at the end of the day is really the most important thing, because that tells you whether or not your business is healthy or not. And sometimes you can lose sight of that because you're so busy, fulfilling orders, running ads, and you're seeing your revenue climb up and up and up. But if you're not careful and you don't watch your expenses, sometimes you actually could be losing money and you don't even realize it. So, staying on top of your profits is really one of the most, if not the most important thing you can do when you're running your Shopify store. And so we're going to use Fable 5 to build out something that helps us stay on top of what our actual profits are. And so I actually recorded my screen as Fable 5 was working through it. It was probably maybe 2 hours of footage that we're just going to speed through. I'm not going to actually make you sit through 2 hours of just a screen recording. But what I will do is we'll fast forward through it and I'll just talk you through how I set some of this up. Okay, so here is Fable 5 working through building the dashboard all on its own. But so you're not bored watching it churn away, I'm going to just quickly give you some of the most important points in the prompt that I gave Fable 5 so that it can build this all in one shot and build it properly. And so, like I mentioned, this is all in the spec doc, which I'll tell you at the end of the video on how to get for free. So the first thing was to mention what is the most important number that we want this dashboard to have. And so that's basically the hero number, the number that we're going to be looking at anytime we open this dashboard. And for us, that's the contribution margin. So that is sales minus cost of goods, minus ad spend, minus shipping fees, and any payment fees, right? So basically it's your profit after any of the variable costs, right? And so this is essentially the most important number that we look at to understand the health of our business. And the second thing is we want to make sure that the dashboard is actually pulling in the Shopify numbers and calculating everything the way Shopify calculates it. Using some of the other models like Opus, I found that it just doesn't do that well. But so what I asked Fable to do is to double check its work and make sure that it's accurate to the penny to what it sees in the Shopify dashboard. And so what it's going to do is it's going to calculate it, and then it's going to by itself go and check the Shopify dashboard for me and make sure that it's penny perfect, right? The next thing is that we asked it to also access our meta ad spend because ad spend is a big, important part of your contribution margin. So we gave it access to our meta ads, which is where we do most of our advertising. And so that it can take that into account when giving us our profit numbers, right? And so we're not just looking at Shopify, we're also looking at meta ads. It's multi-platform. The next thing is I asked it to check the cost of goods found in Shopify itself. And so how it knows what your actual cost of goods are is there's a cost column in your variants in Shopify. And so we need to make sure that those are all accurate and filled out. And so I asked it to read that number and make sure that those are actually filled out. So if you plan on rebuilding this, make sure you fill that out first. Next, I asked it to build it locally on my own machine, just so that I can run it for free. And it also just makes it easier to share with you if you wanted to run it for yourselves. Next, I also asked it to create an MCP server so that we're not just looking at a dashboard. If we want to ask Claude Code to do something with this data, you have the MCP server. It can get the data for you, and you can start working with Claude Code on your dashboard profit data as well. And the final thing I'm going to mention is I gave it some direction on what I wanted the dashboard to look like. I wanted it to be simple. I didn't want it to have too many numbers being thrown at us, so that similar to other dashboards, sometimes it's just too much information. There's only one number that really matters, contribution margin. And we have that number that we pay attention to on a daily basis. Okay, so those are the main points that I gave to Fable 5. There are some other details, but those are all in the spec document, so you can just check that if you want to see everything that we gave it. Okay, so after letting Fable 5 work away, this is the dashboard that we get. And I just want to emphasize here, this was actually done in one shot, right? So we have our prompt and our setup. We sent the prompt in. I went to bed. I woke up, and this is the dashboard that we get, right? And I've actually double checked all the numbers and everything. It's all accurate, right? The calculations on how it gets the contribution margin is accurate. It pulls the data from meta ads, accurate. The sales numbers, the orders numbers, right? These are accurate. Like 34,935, that's 34,935, right? That's the number directly from our Shopify store. As I mentioned, I used other models trying to do these things, and you just have to keep iterating and fixing it and telling it where it went wrong. Fable 5 finds those mistakes on its own, fixes it, gets it right, and we have a working dashboard that's really good in one shot. So my mind is blown on how good it was able to do this, and how much easier it is to build things with Fable 5. Okay, so I am just going to take you through the rest of this dashboard, because if you want to build it for yourself, again, the spec and the prompt, I'm going to share that with you guys at the end. So if this is a dashboard that you think is going to be useful, then I'll just kind of explain the rest of it. So here we have our products, right? And so I mentioned earlier that in order for us to be able to accurately calculate the contribution margin, you're going to need to know your actual cost of goods. And so every variant in Shopify, you're going to have to set the cost for it. And it's going to pull that number and use it in the calculations. So for you guys, this is all blurred out because this is a real store. I don't want to show their products, but you can see that there's a number of different products, and it tells you how many units you've sold, how much sales you get from those numbers, and what the margin is on those products. Next, we have a breakdown on how we get to contribution margin, right? So these are the details on how the calculation is made, right? We've got our gross sales, discounts, returns, which gives us the net sales, and then shipping income, cost of goods, shipping expense, processing fees, ad spend. So all of these factors play in and give you that final contribution number. So if you're curious on how it gets calculated, this is how it's done. We've got some assumptions, right? So you've got payment processing fees, you've got shipping costs, right? Shipping to the customer, that is. If you haven't set your costs in your Shopify, then it's going to, you can set a percentage of sales that your cost of goods covers. So it has an estimate. And if you have any exchange rates, you can set it if you want. And then we have just some details, right? So when it was synced, what store we're using, uh, what Facebook or Meta ad account we're using, stuff like that. So again, I think I have to blur some stuff out here. We also have the MCP server that we built as part of this build. So the dashboard is nice UI, but if you wanted to work with it, you can ask Claude, what is my contribution margin last month? And ideally, it's going to give us the same number that we were looking on our dashboard. Okay, right there, $4,000.98, with all the same numbers we were looking at earlier. So MCP server's up and working. You can chat with your profit dashboard so that you can understand how your profits are doing better. We have the UI dashboard. Everything is working great, right? So actually, I like this dashboard so much, I'm going to start using this every day. Now, there's a few tweaks that I'm probably going to add to this. For example, instead of assuming a flat rate for every shipment that we're sending out, I'm going to connect it to our shipping platform and grab the real shipping expenses. So these numbers are going to be even more accurate. And there's other little minor tweaks that are very specific to our situation, so I'm not going to include it here. But I mean, really, this is a tool that I'd say is on par with tools that you'd have to spend hundreds of dollars to get access to. And so I'm really happy with this. So if you want to build this dashboard for yourself, just check the link in the description. I share the prompt and all the spec sheet and any accompanying resources that we feed to Claude to build this. It's probably best to use Fable 5. You might be able to one-shot it as well. But if it's too late to use Fable 5, you can also use Opus, maybe a little bit more babysitting. But what I noticed while filming this video is that Anthropic has extended access to Fable 5 until July 12th. So you have another 5 days or so to use it. So if you're watching this video early, you can try it out yourself. If you don't want to build it yourself or you don't have access to Fable 5, then in that same link in the description, there's going to be an option on how to get access to a zip file, so you can just download it. But anyway, for all that, just check the link in the description. All the details are there. If you want to see how to actually set up your Shopify store with Claude Code, then check this video right here. Otherwise, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.